Apollo Nida is out of jail. Child, Phaedra, what you gonna do? Apollo has been released from jail, and there's already pictures and videos of him pooching around with his quote-unquote fiance. Girl, let me tell you this. If them hoes at Bravo, let me stop. If them girls at Bravo don't have Phaedra on this season, it will be a sad mistake. They need to have Phaedra on this season. Girl, we have gotten over the dungeon shit. Screw that shit. We need Phaedra ass back. We need to see how her and Apollo gonna react. It's been years. Apollo has been gone for a minute, girl. Like, we need to get down to it. So hopefully Bravo has done what they need to do. Brought Kenya back, Phaedra back, all these folks, and we're gonna get into it. But Apollo seems to look about the same, so I don't know what he was doing. Probably everything but scamming and stuff. But it's gonna be interesting to see how Phaedra reacts, because Phaedra actually got a man now. He's light-skinned too. She loves her light-skinned young man. Girl, she sound like some of these tops on Twitter. But that's another conversation. But shout out to Apollo for doing his time. Now he's out. And what's next for Apollo? We wondering. I have so many questions for him. Hopefully he'll let me interview his ass. Probably won't. I'm pretty sure everybody is up his ass right now. Ooh, that was kind of a bad joke for somebody who just got out of jail. Girl, why y'all trying to snatch my good sis off the stage? Girl, Camilla Harris was on stage recently this past weekend, or what was it, last week? And sis, some white man got up on the stage and tried to grab the mic. When I tell y'all, I was looking like, what? Like, how did this, where was security if this woman is running for president? So shout out to Karen Jean-Pierre, I think I'm pronouncing her name right. Sis jumped up and said, we ain't doing that. Sis stopped up. Sis was acting like she was loving hip hop security for a reunion. I was like, stop them, girl. Like, sis really was like, no man, we ain't gonna do all that. And Camilla Harris got off that stage like a white woman, and I hollered. That was, as much as I'm not here for our good sis Camilla Harris, I was not here for no white man coming up on the stage and approaching her like that. I don't give a damn what animal rights stuff you trying to do. That was just way too much, and it was unnecessary. It was unnecessary. He looked the fool doing all this shit, and child, that's a whole nother story. But Miss Karen said, sis, I had to stop. She said, I cannot let this happen. Yeah, sis, you better protect your future president or whatever she's gonna be this week. All right, let's talk about the Lion King trailer. The Lion King released a trailer. Finally, we get to hear something. And the first thing we hear is Queen Beyoncé speaking, child. Yeah, about that. Some people liked it. I hated it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I hated it. It just, let me just stop, because I know y'all dragging me already. Let me get my spirits here. Voice acting is very difficult. Everybody cannot do that. Everybody does not have that to them, right? Come on, Mariah Carey. Voice acting is some serious shit. Beyonce has a very interesting speaking voice. And sometimes when Beyonce speaks, I just don't be wanting to hear it. Like, she's not the best. She knows that she's not the best public speaker. I'm not the best public speaker either, child. I get tongue tied all the time. But ain't nobody asking me to do no damn voiceover shit. Or what, not voiceover. What is that shit called? Voice acting. But sis, when she said, Simba, you need to take your right as king. I did not feel that shit at all. That shit just, I just wasn't here for it. I didn't see the purpose of even hearing grown ass Nala speak. Nala talked for 5 seconds in the damn cartoon movie. So, first of all, I'm not even here for this live action, period. I don't even think they should even did it. Some people are here for it. I'm just like, the shit look ashy as hell. And I'm just like, Lion King did really good. I don't see the purpose of redoing it. But when I heard Scar, we heard Scar. I think we heard Scar speak. So when I heard Scar, it scared me a little bit. Like, if I felt that. But I would have at least been here for y'all giving us, I just can't wait to be king. But y'all got Nala speaking like, Girl, we know Beyonce ass is in the damn movie. Y'all did not have to give us that. Girl, that shit sound bad. Beyonce ass do not sound good speaking. I'm just gonna tell y'all, don't let these other folks sit up here and get on this damn, on these channels and these damn Twitters and all that shit to myself. Ah, yes! She sounded so good. Girl, sis did not sound good at all. I was not, that shit sounded garbage as hell. Y'all tell me what I said. That shit sounded a mess. I hated it so much. Since we're on the Carters, let's talk about Jay-Z being a billionaire, or quote unquote self-made billionaire. You know, there's been this report, I think Forbes said he is the first rapper to be a billionaire or whatever, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of people were saying, yes, this is what self-made means, da 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 da. They were really going up for it. And I'm going to have to pull on one of my good folks off of Twitter. Q Got No Rings. It's one of the most intelligent people I follow on social media. And I enjoyed their conversation of talking about wealth, capitalism. I always love when he drags it because he can be touching on my wig too. But specifically talking about billionaires, I've always wanted myself to become a billionaire. I wanted to do that. But when I start understanding wealth, capitalism, and how shit is distributed and how there is no such thing as a middle class, I'm starting to understand how the systems work and how they continue to keep poor people down. And there is no damn quote unquote American dream. I know I'm getting deep into it, girl. That's why I'm trying to say some of this shit for the podcast. But some people asked about it when I asked for topics and stuff to talk about. And they want me to speak on this. I don't think there should be any billionaires, honestly. There should not be any billionaires, period. They should not exist. And people amass this much wealth from taking wages and everything from other people. And I don't think folks don't understand that. Like, someone has to always be at the bottom for these folks to be that rich. And that's just how it is. For someone to, that means they have to cut. That's how profits and shit are made. Like that. And I'll give you a prime example. I've just finished Chernobyl last night. And they talked about the disaster that got Chernobyl where it was at was quote unquote capitalism. These people did not want to spend the extra money to be able to make that shit safe. The shit that was supposed to stop the stuff from doing what it was supposed to do, even though it was a lot of negligence when it came to the people who was working and folks not knowing how to do their jobs and stuff and doing stuff they weren't supposed to do. And fail-safe did not stop it because they skipped out on some shit. And people are saying that's what caused the Soviet Union to collapse. And they basically did that shit to make more money. We're gonna save money. We're gonna cut this. We ain't gonna spend that much money out, but we're gonna charge these folks this much money to get this. It's just, that's how capitalism works, and I'm definitely understanding it. But there is no reason for someone to be worth that much money when there's people who cannot afford health care. These people can't even put food on their children's table. They can't feed their families. It makes absolutely no sense. And you can say what you want to say, girl, about how I spend money and how I do whatever I do. Because, girl, I be feeling bad even when I walk past a mall and they have a fountain where we just having water out just because it looks cute. I don't understand this planet. Like I told y'all last video, I'm just waiting for an asteroid to come any day now because I'm just like, sis, this is too much for me. I think we'll talk about that a little bit more. Maybe on In the Middle episode coming up. We're working on some stuff with that. And maybe also on the podcast next week. There is no episode of For the Culture Podcast this week, this Wednesday. I was so tired from the reunion that I honestly took a break because we always record the podcast Tuesday. So I just decided to take a break. And I needed it because my energy is to the T. So let's talk about some more tea. I'm going to say this real quick. That Beyonce figure, whatever statue that y'all unveiled in to Mercedes-Benz, whatever place, girl, that shit is ugly as hell. That shit do not look like her. They look like Tina Campbell. That shit, I'm still here. That shit look a fool. Beyonce chin look fat as a motherfucker. It don't look like Beyonce. I mean, y'all do what y'all had to do. Y'all put the little thing that hit on her head. I mean, y'all do what y'all had to do, but that shit don't look right. Delete all that shit, please. Let's talk about my favorite Christian queen, Ayesha Curry.
I won an eggplant. The question is, am I gonna win an eggplant tonight?
Sis, that was the most corniest shit I have ever seen in my life. You, sis, are corny as hell. Like, there is no words to even describe. Like, girl, I need a 3D printer just to print off my feelings of how I was watching that video of you cringing for some peen. Sis, let me tell you something. I love you and your family, beautiful energy, beautiful money. Y'all coined up. But I believe Stephen Curry, whatever his name is, fucking you like these white boys be fucking and these frats and shit like a damn rabbit, a white rabbit, okay? Going down the rabbit hole. Ayesha Curry, girl, I'm looking into the future. This is what I see. Your life is truly not a breeze, and it's not that easy. I see a situation of you want to misbehaving. Ayesha Curry, this is how I see you. This is what I see, sis. I see that you really want to probably be a hoe. You want to be this sexy, whatever. You want a sexy can I wear Ray J at. You want that. You want to be zig down, and I hate to say that, but she gives me that. She is yearning for something, and there's nothing wrong with it. But the issue is Ayesha Curry brand does not fit that. Ayesha Curry brand is Stepford wife, married to my husband, Christian background, nothing wrong with that. But it's a problem when that's not what you want. That is not what sis wants. She is not happy about that. And you can tell like it was just corny. So, and Stephen looked at her ass like, what is you doing? Like sis looked at, Stephen Curry looked at her like, he turned his back on her ass. That shit was so corny. I just, ooh, Stephen Curry, like, bro, what is you doing? Like, that shit just so corny. He really turned his back. I mean, even if he could have kissed her and said, baby, you so silly. Sis turned his back on her ass. If that ain't tell me what I need to know about their relationship, you don't see shit. But that told me everything I needed to know, because that shit gave me Married to Medicine, Greg, and Quad, you know, trying to touch on each other, and it just didn't turn out right, girl. I felt so bad for sis, but she be wanting to put that shit in the spotlight, and we saw it, and girl, you looked a damn fool. But it's really not Ayesha Curry's fault. It's really patriarchy, because that shit, that system has been teaching her to be whatever she thinks she's supposed to be, and it's not, ultimately it's not her fault. But don't be trying to push that shit on every other woman. And so I like to keep it covered up. Do y'all remember that woman, Pamela Taylor, who called Michelle Obama, compared her to an ape in heels? Well, sis ass is going to jail, federal prison for embezzlement. Like these white, girl, you can't make this shit up. Taylor previously admitted to falsifying documents to secure the money following a flood of Clay County, a disaster which claimed 23 lives. In a statement, U.S. Attorney Mike Stewart denounced her actions, saying Taylor's fraudulent scheme took FEMA dollars away from those who needed it the most. Federal disaster benefits are critical to rebuilding infrastructure, homes, and lives, not for lining the pockets of individuals who suffered no loss. Girl, sis did this a couple of years ago, and we're around here calling out like our first black first lady, ape in heels, and since you around here looking like Donkey Kong by the chin, I normally don't be trying to use looks for a read, but since when you captain of the Mayo squad, you gonna get this word. Since your chin is too wide, too big, it won't fit. And you sitting here calling this woman an ape in heels, girl, you look like Diddy Kong's father, so let's not give too much, okay, girl? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. But Miss Pamela Harris is going to jail. That's what she needs. That's what she deserves. Screw her. Move around. But that's all I got. I want to give y'all a cute, long-ass video for y'all to get y'all day, for y'all to get y'all stuff together. I love y'all so much. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for uplifting my fat black ass when I posted my pictures of the reunion. Y'all made me feel loved. Shout out to the folks who encouraged me to just live and say, girl, do something different. My friend who styled me, shout out to him, Follow him on Instagram, support him, love on him. He is a black queer stylist, and he's a model, and I just love the fuck out of him. He really gave me the confidence to be able to come out and serve y'all some cute titties and shit. So since I was giving y'all King Zaddy, first of his name, King of the Bottoms, first of the tops, all that bullshit, I was giving y'all all of that, and the girls was living for it. But them gold chains were fake as hell, and I definitely need to take them back because them bitches were $50 a piece. But that's all I got. I love y'all. Shout out to the people who sponsored tickets for my fans and stuff who wanted to come to the Chasing Atlanta reunion. Shout out to my guy Will, and shout out to my other good sis who want to remain nameless. But shout out to y'all for supporting me and supporting Chasing Atlanta. I love y'all so much. Until next time, I'll talk y'all later on tonight. Bye.
It's upsetting me in my home, girl, because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to bed on no chase, what the hell could you go?